Who are they? The Qur'an answers that question when it says, Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins. Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins. Allah is referring to a community of human beings who are evil and who are rejecting what has come from Allah. This is the answer. سَنَفْرُغُ لَكُمْ أَيُّهَا الثَّقَلَانِ. Allah is He is directing attention to these two communities who are heavy with sin. Thaqalan. إِنِ اسْتَطَعْتُمْ أَن تَنْفُذُوا مِنْ أَقْطَارِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. If you wish to embark on the effort to penetrate and take control of the skies and the depths of the earth and the depths of the sea, who are they? The Qur'an answers that question when it says, Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins. Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins. Allah is referring to a community of human beings who are evil and who are rejecting what has come from Allah. Allah has prohibited homosexuality. And they say, no, we make it lawful. And then, in addition to the community of human beings, he's addressing a community of jinn. Jinn are unseen beings, you can't see them. They're made of smokeless fire. Are there something called angels in the world? I don't think they teach about angels at university, but we believe that they are angels, okay? And the angels are here in this room as we speak. So in addition to angels, who you cannot see, but every believer believes in angels, the Qur'an has informed us about another category of beings called the jinn. You may use the word ghost, or you may use the word spirit, or whatever you want to use. In the Caribbean, he will tell you we have a lot of terminology for this in the Caribbean. Yeah, I'm not going to puzzle you with some of the terms we have. As children, we grew up scared of it. So the Qur'an tells us that this is a category of beings. You can't see them. They're made of fire, but smokeless fire. And they're called jinn. And some of them are believers who worship the one God, and hence Muslims. Anyone who worships the one God is a Muslim. And some of them are satanic beings who follow Satan. So these who are evil jinn are in alliance with these who are evil human beings. And the jinn, of course, can do many, many things that human beings can't do. Indeed, the world would never have experienced a scientific and technological revolution without the involvement of the jinn. Yes. So now, 31 times in Surah Ar-Rahman, Allah is directing attention to these two evil communities of human being and of jinn. And what the message is conveying has to be something tremendously important. Otherwise, why does he repeat the same thing 31 times in one same surah? This is the answer. سَنَفْرُغُ لَكُمْ أَيُّهَا الثَّقَلَانِ. Allah He is directing attention to these two communities who are heavy with sin. Thaqalan. Heavy with sin. And he says, I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you. Ayyuha thaqalan. the two communities of sin. How will he deal with them? Sometimes Allah says in the Qur'an, when I'm really very angry with a people, I give them houses made of silver and staircases made of silver. So they build houses and staircases made of silver. And they live in fantasy land until I'm ready for them. They live in fantasy land until I'm ready for them. So now comes to the most important ayah of tonight's lecture, which I have not disclosed in public before, and I don't want it in public, Mohsin. Here is what he says when he said, I'm going to deal with you. And sometimes when he deals with you, he gives you all of these things so that he come and destroy you. Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins, O you community in which you are allied with each other, these evil people and these evil jinn, you have alliance with each other. In istata'tum an tanfudhu min aqtari samawati wal ard. If you wish to embark on the effort to penetrate and take control of the skies and the depths of the earth and the depths of the sea, with your Star Wars and your robotic submarines at the bottom of the sea laden with nuclear missiles and so on, and with your nuclear missiles bedded down in the interior of the earth, inside the earth, and it comes out from inside the earth. If you wish to embark on this effort, meaning not just for purposes of knowledge, but for purposes of military dominance to oppress others, fanfuzu, go ahead and proceed. Meaning, yes, you'll be able to do it, go ahead and do it. But remember, don't forget, La tanfuzuna illa bisultan. The only way your missiles can fly and your satellites can fly around the earth and your submarines can go down into the depths of the ocean and you can penetrate the interior of the earth is if I authorize it. They don't teach this at university. Nor do their military academies know anything about this. Meaning, Allah is saying, but on that day when I do not authorize it, your missiles will not fly. Or they may not fly in the direction that you want them to fly. And so the message is there implicit in the Qur'an. That those who are using this technology for penetrating and controlling the skies and the sea and the depths of the earth with their missiles and so on, and who have this assurance in their heart that they have the technology to be able to destroy others, they have a terrible surprise coming for them. What is the surprise? If Allah withdraws authority, your missiles won't fly. And now it is clear, since He says that I'm going to raise this side to a position of dominance over this side, and I'm going to destroy every town and city which ought to be destroyed, our conclusion is that the great war which is coming is a war which will be won by the side which is not the oppressor. The war will be won by the side which is faithful and loyal to Jesus. The war will be won by the side which does not permit homosexuality. This, of course, I don't want to be on the internet. I don't want them to know what our book says. There's one more verse of the Qur'an, again in Surah Ar-Rahman, where Allah says that He's going to attack them. I have not memorized the ayah. This is the one ayah I have not memorized. That I'm going to send against them a flash of fire. And that flash of fire will be followed by smoke. Come on, pick up your machines and check in Surah Ar-Rahman. No, give me the Arabic. Give me the Arabic. سنرسل عليكما. There you are. That's the ayah. Number 35. That I'm going to send against you a flash of fire, and the flash of fire will be followed by smoke. That seems to me to be the nuclear weapons exploding with fire, and the mushroom clouds which follow the nuclear explosions, the smoke. And there's a whole surah of the Qur'an named Surah Dukhān, or smoke. The Christian eschatology speaks of 3 days when there will be so much smoke. Notice the similarity between Christian eschatology and Islamic eschatology. Notice the similarity. The Christian eschatology is going to be 3 days of smoke. The whole sky is covered with smoke, meaning the mushroom clouds, but the word is smoke. And so there will be no sunlight. If there is prolonged darkness with no sunlight, nothing will grow. No food will grow, number one. Number two, the temperature of the earth will become so cold no one will survive. No one can survive that cold. And you won't have electricity after that. No? So Christian eschatology speaks of 3 days. If it's 3 days of smoke, then you can survive 3 days. In a hadith, there's about 40 days of smoke, darkness, no sunlight. 40 days. I don't know which one it's going to be. I hope it's the Christian side. I hope it's the 3 days. So that for 3 days there will be no sunlight, and therefore the temperature on the surface of the earth is going to be freezing. So in preparation for the war which is coming, we need to take into consideration, number one, storage of food. And you're not going to store food in plastic because the plastic will melt. Storage of water, you're not going to store water in plastic, the plastic will melt. You will not store water in glasses, the glasses will break. Okay? Storage of food, storage of water, and storage of wood. Wood for cooking and for making a fire to keep yourself warm. I want to end now. I have gone to, there are other verses of the Qur'an on this subject, but I believe I have given you the most important ones on the subject of the Qur'an and the Great War. I'm writing, it's almost finished now, a booklet entitled The Qur'an and the Great War. And if you give me maybe 3 days of peace and quiet, maybe I can finish it, inshallah. And then we'll put it on the internet and you can read it, inshallah. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.